So we're just here on the Bradford Estate, and a bit of a mess behind you, not your doing.
So I'm Alexander Newport, Managing Director of Bradford Estates. We're here opposite Tong Village on the other side of the A41 from the village, and we found these tyres that have been illegally dumped on the estate's farmland, and now we're going to be faced with covering the bill to remove the tyres and dispose of them. So
and there's another site as well, isn't there?
And there's another site as well on the estates, which is further up the A41 A5 junction at Burlington, and we're going to have to do the same. So it's not really in the spirit of Christmas, is it?
It's right, it's not. And I mean, this we can see behind, we've got the hay bales. This is not wasteland. This is a working farm, isn't it? These are going to have to be moved. Big cost.
There's no mistake. This is wanton tipping in the countryside, and it is a large, huge problem for us at the moment.
So the word is, if people see something that looks a bit wary, a bit dodgy, just be vigilant and
report it to the local police.
Thank you.
Hi there, my name's Graham Donaldson from West Mercia Police. I'm the Business and Rural Crime Officer for Shropshire. We've popped down today to have a look at this, what we would call a fly tipping incident. As you can see, there's a large amount of tyres that have been dumped. Fly tipping is a criminal offence. A lot of people don't seem to realise that, and it has a financial impact on the landowners. In this case, probably looking at over £2,500 to get rid of this little lot.
Is it still a big problem in the area in Shropshire?
It is, yes. In Shropshire we do have a particular problem with fly tipping. Not always to this extent, but you sometimes get household rubbish left on the side of the road or on private land. Yeah. Unfortunately for landowners, if the items are dumped on private land, they have to remove it themselves, and very, very difficult. And
it's difficult with something like this as well, tyres, to kind of trace back, isn't it? I mean, you're saying there's a possibility you get some people that will approach tradesmen, businesses, and say, "Oh, we'll take your rubbish away," and once they've got a certain amount, then they can be dumping that. So I guess the message to local business people that do have someone knocking on their door, check that they, I guess there should be certain licences that they must have. And
without a doubt, I mean, we would urge anybody who's involved in replacing tyres to check where their tyres are going to. The more unscrupulous ones, unfortunately, will take advantage of the fact someone will drive round in a van and offer to take the tyres away at a relatively low cost, which might be financially beneficial for the garage itself, but as you can see, this is where they end up.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Cheers, buddy.